Dr. Nelson Makanda has been installed as the third Vice-Chancellor. It was a momentous day at the African International University as the current-based Christian institution received its third Vice-Chancellor, Dr. Nelson Makanda. In an event graced by his predecessor and various guests, Dr. Makanda called upon the government of Kenya to renew its commitment to partner with institutions in provision of quality university education. Dr. Makanda takes over the reins of the 38-year-old institution from Professor Nasiuma, who now proceeds on retirement. Dolly Muregi reports.
Dr. Nelson Makanda, who is currently serving as the chair for IEBC's selection panel, has officially been installed as the third Vice-Chancellor at the Africa International University in Karen, taking after Professor Nasiuma, who has completed his 10-year term at the end of August 2023. After being introduced to the congregation and being ceremonially dressed, Dr. Makanda received the university's instruments of power. Speaking at the AIU grounds during his acceptance speech, among the key areas that Dr. Makanda highlighted was the return of the Founders Scholarship Program designed to empower and support 300 deserving students across the country and 30 more from other countries, bringing hope to students whose dream would have been cut off due to lack of school fees.
I therefore wish to invite you to join the management and the Senate in launching a scholarship dubbed Founders Scholarship. Founders because our predecessors gave so much for us. And so we would like to dedicate this to the class of 1983 that opened up doors of this university, to Tony Wilmot, who was the first principal of this school, to those who gave this property to the Association of Evangelicals of Africa, but also to AEA herself and her members, and that this scholarship will receive contributions not just from the traditional partners, but also from yourselves.
According to the Deputy Director, Higher Education, Paul Mwangi, the government is keen on equipping learners in the provision of quality university education.
The Kenya government is keen on investing in people through provision of quality and affordable education, thus developing the country's human capital in an inclusive and sustainable manner.
Dr. Makanda, sometimes everybody's looking at you. Students are coming and they have no fees. But you are the answer to everything. Praise Jesus. Welcome to chaos in the world. But yet Jeremiah 29 reminds us and you, Dr. Makanda, that I know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you. And when you are prospered, Dr. Makanda, AIU prospers.
Dr. Makanda has been hailed as a great servant leader and is set to lead AIU, working through the academic excellence with relevance, faith with integrity, leadership with servanthood, and innovation with community.
We also had commissioned a recruitment consultant, a consultant who has actually done a lot of recruitment for universities like this one, particularly private Christian-based universities. So we went through a proper process, competitive, and God gave us the right man for this season. And we believe that whatever happened is aligned to the will of God and His purposes for this institution.
We certainly want to continue praying with him, especially this time when education is facing challenges, particularly higher education is coming in a period of time when higher education is facing lots and lots of challenges, both in private universities and also in the public universities. Our prayer is that the Lord will guide him and lead him and use him, that although it's a very difficult time, he'll see this institution grow to make the kind of impact it should be making, not only in the churches, but in the society as a whole, that God will be honored through his leadership here.
We are proud of Dr. Nelson Makanda. We know the potential he has as a family. We are proud of him. And we know that even as he takes up the leadership at AIU, we can only expect the best, and the university to go to the next level. Definitely is going to find people who are already working here. So I know the system that you will find in place set by the former VC, the staff and the leadership that is there are going to support him to take this institution to the next level.
Amidst the many issues affecting the higher learning institutions in the country that range from inadequate funding, Dr. Makanda has pledged commitment to serving AIU with impact and sustainability.
I echo the words of Moses in Exodus 33:14-16. If your presence does not go with us, do not bring us up from here. For now, then will it be known that your people and I have found grace in your sight, except you go with us. For how then will it be known, except you go with us?
The Africa International University VC has officially been installed, bringing new dawn to the AIU community. Dolly Marikimbovi for Hope TV, Nairobi.